Hey everyone, welcome back to 996 The Howl. We got some breaking news. The team nickname for Utah has been narrowed down to six. Here are the six in alphabetical order, no bias in the order they have listed. Also, these logos seem to be official, so starting to, make the videos more vibrant, get some colors going. I got these coming up next, but I gotta buy some more magnet paper. Down in the description below, you'll see the survey link to vote for your favorite out of the remaining six names, and also my tier list video where I listed all 20 nicknames for Utah. Yeti was in my S tier, and Blizzard and Mammoth were in my A tier. Hockey Club Outlaws was in C, and Venom was in D tier. So let's start. Maybe things have changed. Who knows? So we'll start with number six, which I think is a conspiracy theory that it made it to the remaining six. Hopefully I could write it in a straight line. I honestly think Sony Pictures paid Ryan Smith and his group to put Venom in the remaining six names. They just released a movie trailer earlier this week, which was terrible. They want to promote the movie, so I'm sure there's an under the table deal to push Venom into the remaining six names. If you voted for Venom, please comment below. I would love to interact with you. Next, we go to number five. Number five. A lot of people like this one, but unfortunately I don't, which it's okay. It's okay that people like different things. So number five for me is Outlaws. I know it rhymes, Utah Outlaws. I don't really vibe with the representation, the motif of Outlaws. Like, to me, when I think of Outlaws, I think of a gunslinger, a guy with a bandana covering his nose, mouth, and face. I'm not sure how that works well with, a younger audience when you're an outlaw with guns. I'm sure they'll find a different, cuter way to represent outlaws. I know there's a history with Utah State and real life outlaws, but I just don't jive with it, and there's better names out there than Outlaws, but I know a lot of people love it, so I understand why it made the top six out of the 20. Number four, what are we going with four? Okay. It's grown on me a little bit because of the logos, the placeholder logo says Hockey Club on it. It's unique, it's original. They would stand out to the other 31 teams across the league. The Arizona Coyotes were known, well, not known, they were innovators amongst fans. We saw them as innovators. The scouting and general manager and staff wearing matching suits to the draft that other teams have started to copy. Having a photo shoot where the players come in dressed up, a sort of a fashion photo shoot, red carpet before each and every single game. Other teams have started to pick up on that as well. Their diversity and inclusion habits were innovative as well. They're always at the forefront in terms of that. And other teams have started to copy them as well. So Coyotes were innovators in some ways. And if you call your team the Utah Hockey Club, it's unique. You're the only team that has this sort of moniker. It would be innovative and it would stand out. I think it's all right. I wouldn't want them to be called Utah Hockey Club, but it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It would be way better than Venom. Outlaws and Hockey Club, for me, are like the same. And I know everyone's going to lose their mind that I said that. Number three. What are we going for number three? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Number three, we're going to go with Blizzard. To me, a lot of complaints people have with Yeti, I think, is the exact same with Blizzard. It's very close to Colorado Avalanche. A blizzard is a sort of nature weather storm. Same with the lightning and hurricanes. But the avalanche as well is like a storm involving snow, which is literally what a blizzard is. So I feel even more that Utah Blizzard is too identical to the avalanche compared to Yeti. But Blizzard, if the Utah team inherits the playoff whiteout from the Arizona Coyotes, who inherited the whiteout from the Winnipeg Jets, the original one. Now the new Winnipeg Jets do it as well. But if you do the whiteout and you're called the Blizzard, that synergy works too well and it makes too much sense. And I like the dangerous connotation of a blizzard. You don't want to be caught in a blizzard. You can't see, there's no visibility. So I like that dangerous aspect to Blizzard and the name Blizzard. And then now I'll reveal number one. Sort of like how the draft, they reveal the first pick, not the second and then first. So with the first pick, ranking the nicknames that I prefer, I'm sure it's pretty easy to guess. But for me, it's Yeti, the Utah Yeti. It just works. It makes too much sense to me. Ever since there was rumors that Utah was going to get a hockey team, they might be called Yeti, I just fell in love with it immediately. I don't think the connotation with the Colorado Avalanche, I just don't see a fit there. The Avalanche stopped using the Yeti as a representation of their team like 9 years ago in 2015. They removed their Yeti mascot. Now they have a dog. They don't use that alternate logo of the foot anymore, the Yeti foot or Bigfoot. Bigfoot. Is Bigfoot Yeti? No, Bigfoot is an entirely different animal. But yeah, even though their captain Landeskog wore a hat with that footprint logo a couple weeks ago, I just don't think there's enough there to compare Yeti and Avalanche. You'd have to be really deep into the weeds to make some connections there. Whereas for me, Blizzard is literally like an Avalanche. I know they're different, but it's sort of the same sort of idea. So I understand Blizzard and Avalanche being too close. I don't see it with Yeti, but a lot of you guys and people on Twitter and Reddit feel that Yeti's too close to the Avalanche, which it's fair if you think that. I just disagree. And my number two is big mammoth men. The Utah Mammoth. Just intimidating. When they walk and stomp, they shake the ground. The Mammoth are coming. To me, what Bill Armstrong and company are trying to build, a hockey team and hockey style they're trying to build, Mammoth is the most apt name for this team. Big, physical, intimidating style of hockey. You got Lamoureux, Simashev, maybe they draft Silyayev, who are like over 6'6", just tall, mean type of players. When Bill Armstrong was hired by the Coyotes, he wanted a prickly cactus-like team. Now they could transition to Utah and be that mammoth-like team, that intimidating monster. You look over the tree line and see a silhouette of a huge mammoth. It just works. I love it. You could do some fun things with the logo, like the tusks. And yeah, would really like it to be Mammoth as well as Yeti. Blizzard would be great too. Not too much these bottom three, but you know, hopefully it's the top three I have listed here. So that's it for me. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, spread the word. And as always, thank you for your support.